Hi everyone. So I'm going to show you how to get to level 3 with almost no fighting. Of course you got to fight to get off the nautiloid, and but other than that we're going to get you to level 3 and without too much difficulty. I don't think it'll take too much time. We will see.
Where the hells are we?
I'm just coming up here to get a couple of things. Grab some cash. You'll be a little cash poor in the beginning, so you know you should pick up stuff that's, that you can. I think I had recommended in another video to just skate through here, but I think since you're so kind of cash poor to begin with, you should do that. You should definitely pick up all the junk and sell it. Alright, there's another chest right over here, in case you don't know, which most of you probably do, but maybe don't. Alright, it should be on the other side. We'll go get it. In case you don't know, hold the Alt key down to look for stuff. It should be over here. And we gotta loot. There it is. You can see. We gotta loot the Mind Flayer too, and we'll do that. Alright, we got a little bit of extra cash here. And let's go loot the Mind Flayer.
Dead.
And
Good.
there's no reason to do this. It's just kind of a check for your
This is the pool that
your
thing
insight,
came
I think,
from.
or
The parasite now writhing.
I'm skipping
behind
past all
your
this, so
eye.
you can. We're just going to do this real fast. There you go, I didn't do a very good job of investigating this. I know it blows up if you touch it.
More than meets the eye.
And we'll do that. There we go. By the way, I am a rogue. And now we're going to go over here and heal ourselves.
Odd.
Okay.
I feel
And on to the next bit.
better.
Okay, and now we meet us, which is what's one of those things called again? Yeah, Mind Flayer's companion, servant.
We are trapped.
Seems like a good
Oh,
moment
an
to
intellect
talk.
devour. That's it.
Yes,
The exposed brain quivered.
please.
This is mostly for honor runs, by the way, but it's helpful to know if you're just starting out.
No
But
creature like
I'm
this.
browsing, I'm
One that is
blowing
more
past a lot
brain
of stuff
than person.
to just save time here.
Remove us from this body, from this case. Free us, please.
My eventual goal with this character is to make it a swashbuckler.
The brain lifts from the
There
skull.
we go. And we've got
But you
us.
notice an
Its name is
opportunity.
us.
You could
I have a high
cripple the
dexterity
strange
here, just in
creature,
case you want to
making it
know.
more subservient
But there's not much
should
point
it prove a
in
threat.
mutilating the brain. At least not that I've ever encountered. So we will spare it, and it will follow us around. It's nice to have companions
The
to
creature
fight for you.
We must go to the helm.
All right, let's go to the helm. All right, we need to go to the helm, and we need to meet Lae'zel. We get hooked up with a fighter right away. Like I said, this is mostly just to show people how to get through honor runs with and get up to level 3 without putting yourself in danger.
Within days,
So that's why
we
I'm
will
skipping
begin.
past a lot of the dialogue.
Mind flayers. We can do nothing.
Okay, and
As
we
for
gotta
that
fight
thing,
these guys. Oh. I hope I didn't reset my tutorials, but I might have.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
There we go. Well, I'm not proficient with those. Nope. Okay. Go get 'em, us. The intellect devourer has called us. And we will
Time to strike. Make way.
Lae'zel over here and loot this. And then we'll shoot at this guy.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
You
Oh
proved
good,
the
I got a
plan
crossbow.
inadequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
And we're just gonna loot everything. Oh,
What's in here?
oh, that's nice. Got a speed potion.
Moving ahead.
Alright, there we go. All healed up.
Be able to take another dragon attack.
And
We need to
you
get
can
out.
arm some stuff here. Crossbow, can I use that? Yep, I'm proficient with it. And another. There we go, now we got two. Now I'm dangerous. Some cash. Always nice.
Let's see.
And now we're going to rescue Shadowheart. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a spoiler. Yes, if you're watching this to do honor runs, you probably know all this by now.
Gale machinery. I can make no sense of
And
it.
I'd recommend killing everything, so we are going to res these guys.
Unleash.
Alright, let's unleash them.
Psionic energy radiates.
Nah, that's nice. Thought we did that. Alright, let's try this one. There we go.
Machine made them hostile.
Alright, go get them, us.
I am fury. I am death.
Reach him? Nope, can't. Oh well. Final blow is yours. Us. Okay, there we go. We got those. Now we looted everything already. Okay, let's see if we can get Shadowheart up.
We have no time for stragglers.
The
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger? Hurry!
Empty this backpack. Look at this thing. See if we can open it.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first.
That socket must power
there's
this thing.
another intellect devour. By the way, if you attack it, it'll us will attack you too. So, yeah. While I recommend killing as much as you can to get off here, before you get off here, don't kill the don't kill the intellect devour. So all of a sudden you'll have a us against you too, and us is actually pretty
many
tough,
hosts of
and
these
we don't want to
infected?
die at this point. That would be embarrassing, dying getting off the nautiloid.
A brain in a jar.
Okay, where's
This might
that?
unlock
Let's go
those
get
controls next to the
Shadowheart.
pod.
Leave this poor woman to her fate. Fate.
The console appears dormant.
Let's insert the rune.
The
Come
console
on.
hums to life.
Oh, critical failure. Oh no.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays its
Doesn't matter.
purpose.
You can rescue her
And
anyway.
suddenly, then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes
And
over
I'm
you.
going to will the
Connection.
pod to open.
Authority. You feel a shiver.
All right, come on, Shadowheart, get up.
I thought that
Your mother.
keep dangerous company.
You know,
Let me come
we
with you.
need dangerous company.
We can get off this ship and watch
Alright,
each
then
other's
let's go.
shadow hunt. Finally. She's right.
All right, and we need to change Shadowheart's skills. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the boss to drop his weapon. Be sure they don't need Shield of Fate. There we go. Handy spell, but we don't need it right now. All right, Shadowheart all set.
Time to die.
Yep. Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Another brain. Breathe deep and move.
Okay.
Seems
We
simple
are
enough.
getting our way up to the helm.
We are nearing the helm.
Yeah.
Poopy.
King Yank.
All right. There we
Do
go.
it.
Now, if we do this right, we should be level 2 when we get down to the beach.
Now.
Got a pretty high initiative. Let's see, which way do I want to go? I think I want to go over here. And I was just jumping over the fire there. Wow, that mind flare's taking a beating. There we go, one imp down.
I will ascend.
And I'm just gonna have Lae'zel go and loot some stuff.
Taking a look.
Okay.
What should I do? Time to meet your maker.
Oh, I missed.
What's inside?
And these void bulbs are pretty handy, but up to you whether you want to get them or not. I kind of, you got time, I kind of like them, so I'm going to pick them up.
Take this! Astarion will cut your head!
Victory awaits. What lies within? I'm ready. Onward.
And we can let our companions clear out the bad guys.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Yep, don't have advantage there. There we go, moving fast. We'll get some more of those void bulbs. I don't think they show up anywhere else in the game. Might be wrong about that, but... Wow, Mind Flayer's getting spanked.
Swift and lethal. On the move. Let's finish this.
Alright, now we gotta see if we can get the commander here to drop his sword, because we want that. Oh, there we go. How about that? That was sweet. Can we pick it up right away? Yeah, there
What do we have here?
Oh, we got it. Nice. Ha ha! How about that? Lucky shove there.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
No traps, please.
Kill them, or your spine is mine!
Ignore the devil. We must take the transformed.
Victory awaits. My path be true. Need to stay focused. On my way.
Yeah, good. Some nice loot so far. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use Guiding Bolt. And if you don't know, save your spells until after you get the sword, because you only have 2 spells in the beginning, so you will need those for command if the first one fails.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Okay, I'm all set here. I'm not going to waste time on anything else. And I don't think there's anything else to waste time on. Can I reach this guy?
Let these intruders open! The furnace is ours!
Yeah, just get longer busy here. Oh, nothing in there.
What lies within?
Nothing in there. We're getting there.
Need to act fast. Let's
Alright.
see what we have here.
Just looting as we go along. There we go, got a pearl, and I think that's all for the valuables. By the way, if you get to the point where you're really low on health, don't forget you've got health potions here that they give you in the beginning.
Come a little closer.
And you don't have to worry about these guys. They won't get to you in time. But some people do kill them, and there's a trick
These
for doing
boots have
that.
seen everything.
Oh, I should have dashed.
Take
Oh,
this. Astarion will have your head. Your turn now.
oh, the mind flayer died. Oh, I knew he was getting hit hard. Okay, we better get off the nautiloid.
Will ascend.
Focus. I need to reach the transponder.
Okay, yeah, like I thought, no, there was nothing else here.
My faith will protect me.
Alright, and you know some of you are going to dash to the
Better get to it.
transponder and get us out of here. It's okay if you have one of the
The Helm's
companions
alien
get you off the nautiloid too.
You've made it in time.
Though, of course, it's cooler if you do it yourself. But alright, we're skipping this. Okay, and skip this. Let's get down to the beach.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash, and you'll need to do it quick. The tadpole is a death sentence.
Okay. So, geez, I guess I did turn on tutorials again. And, okay, so, for anybody who's watching this who doesn't know, do not go to your camp now. do not. Because if you do, Shadowheart will disappear, and Shadowheart is right over here. You want her in your party. Unless you're doing this solo, of course. In which case you're doing a whole different type of run. Alright, I'm going to show you where I am on my XP. So I only need 19 experience points at this point. And that's why I was telling you to kind of like just go through there and kill everything. I think you get like 20 for meeting Shadowheart the first time. So, or
I should speak up.
meeting her on the beach.
You're alive. I'm alive. I remember the ship. First, we might have escaped, but we still have these little... We need each other.
Okay, we're
And we
staying
both
together.
know what's at stake. One thing. Lead the way.
Okay, and if you notice, we both leveled up. Let's see how many XP we got for that. Oh wow, 30. That's a little bit more than I thought. So, okay, so we are going to level up. And this is actually a pretty useful skill, by the way. If you don't, you might not have ever used it, but it's pretty nice. I find I use it a bit more than you might think. I'm getting rid of this one. I prefer, you know, we only need one healing in the beginning stages. So Sanctuary is something great to have later on, but we don't want that right now. I think we will go with Bless for right now. Yep, that's good enough. Okay, nothing much here. Like I said, I'm moving for a swashbuckler build on this honor run. So, you know, these are all just the usual things you get from a rogue. I won't become a swashbuckler until level 3. So, and the thing about honor runs is, in the beginning, you really want to avoid combat as much as possible because there's a lot of danger to getting killed. Now, I actually feel confident enough to do our mind intellect devours up here. I feel confident enough to do those, but I'm also going to show you, before I do them, I'm going to show you how to avoid them, because it's a good idea if you're not feeling comfortable with doing them initially. It's best. It really is best to avoid things until, I'd say, at least level 4 in an honor run.
Something good here, I hope.
And yes, you can do that. Alright, so we're just going to pick up some stuff.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
I'll leave this. What the heck? There we go, and pick it up. Pick up our fish. By the way, I'm going to be talking in spoilers most of the time, so like I said, just be aware of that. I'm not going to read his note to his lover or whatever. Okay, picking up stuff, and I'm showing you how to avoid the intellect devours, who are pretty tough in the beginning, but you don't necessarily need to fight them at level 2. And we got that waypoint. No, I'm just picking up stuff. Bear with me. And yep, I'm just taking everything at this point. Okay. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go in stealth so we don't wake them up. You can see them right there. And by the way, since I'm a rogue, I stand a pretty good chance of kicking their butts, but
On my way.
we are not going to do that, like I
More
said.
of those wretched things.
Oh, good. They ran away. So that's good. We're going up here. And I think they do that in all cases, so you don't have to be quite as stealthy as I was trying to be. Get a few more XP here. Okay, so Shadowheart is still stealthy. She doesn't need to.
One day I'll catch a break.
And I think all classes can make this jump. So maybe I'm wrong. Since I might be wrong. Look at that. Too high. Let's see if I move over a little bit. My strength is only 8, so there we go. I can make it. Good example of how all classes actually can make that jump. Alright, let's go get Gale.
Cursed to put my hands. What's going on with that room?
Approach the sigil on the stone.
I've actually
Magic.
failed this before.
A hand?
There we go.
Anyone?
We should be able to pull them out. There we go. Critical success. I'm up that. Yep.
Hello. A bitch. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the nautiloid as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself. I was plummeting to certain death. I spied a glimmer. Recognized. How about you? How did you survive the fall? Fair enough. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insert. No, you sugarcoat the insert. It's a process. You don't happen to.
You seem to know.
Most, no doubt. But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. As we've established, we're most certainly going to need a healer. Oh, it was an act of foresight.
Alright. Gale's all leveled up. Oh, and I like to make, in the beginning, I like to make Gale a divination wizard. So he can predict hits against you, basically, and change things. So I don't know that I would keep him that way forever. You can always respec when you go and get withers, but in the beginning, I really kind of like that. And there are definitely builds where people just keep them in the divination class the whole way. So he should probably have some shielding at this point. No, he's got mage armor. Let's go back and change that. Lae'zel should be able to give us to long strider, I think. So I don't need that. What's sorry. Always a decision about spells. We will do this for right now. I like to have him with. I like to have extra members in my party, so to speak. I think probably for an honor run, you probably want a little extra firepower, so to speak, and these extra just summoning, they may not seem like much, but summoning a bird that can blind an opponent or anything like, or a crab that can cripple them, can be very advantageous. Plus it'll take the focus off of your party, possibly. So that's always a good thing, because you don't care if these guys die. So we will do that to begin with. That looks good. I think I'll take that. And now the first thing we need to do for Gale.
Whatever comes.
Yep, we don't have anything else in particular here that we can do. Lae'zel, or let's go
Must
get
be on my
Lae'zel
way.
first. And we'll show you how we're doing on experience. Oh, I'm playing Honor Runners and like no reason. No, I'm just forced to have to F5 all the time. Okay, I can show you that too. Let's see. See, there you go. Just,
Let's leave it.
And let the goblins have it.
I
No.
think.
There's
We
no
take
time
it
to
to the
waste.
Let's see. I wonder if Bless would help. Might help a little bit. If you fail this, you gotta kill them.
give up
I mean,
now.
I'm a little reluctant to kill them to start the game. I'm not the Dark
Zorro
Urge kind of
right.
person.
The things don't
And if it escapes,
Your skull power.
Get rid of them.
But these conversation options can put you in a situation where you definitely have to kill them. And deception is the one you really want. Persuasion doesn't really work because then you get in a situation where you either kill Lae'zel or you kill the tieflings. So the choice isn't good.
Your words flow to.
Let's talk
I
with
know.
Lae'zel
Remember
a
how
little
keen
bit
she was
first.
to leave me to die in the nautiloid?
All right,
can't
let's see
trust
if
her.
we can. Yep, there we go. A little guidance. Oh, just barely made it good.
she's right. Let's go.
Yeah,
We need to check out that
get
blast.
Here,
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest.
And be careful.
Night.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Yeah, we're getting Lae'zel down. There we go.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled off, but the longer we wait, my people possess the cure.
Careful.
Yeah.
She obviously.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to a...
You have made...
I'll trust your judgment.
You were sharp.
Half.
Come. A creche must be near.
Alright, Lae'zel leveled up. Ooh, yippee, she's level 2. Alright, now
Light on my
there
feet.
you might be tempted to go and talk to the crew that's in the abandoned
Light on
chapel.
bow.
Okay, I'm gonna another bow. Let's make sure everybody is armed. Yep, I didn't think so. And let's see what we can give to not proficient. Light crossbow, good. All right. Okay. Now, what I was going to say was you might
That
be
way.
tempted
No time to rest. Don't
to
waste
go
a
over
step.
here and engage the crew that's over here, but our goal is to avoid fighting, and unless you're a fighter, you can't be sure of talking your way past these guys. You pretty much can in most cases, but we're trying to not get ourselves killed early on. They're not too hard, but let's wait until level 3 before you go and try to get yourself murdered. Okay, let's see here. So we will go and get Astarion at this point.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Yeah, we'll go get the goblin junk.
There. A mind flare. And it's hurt.
Oh, poor thing.
That
It's
thing's
hurt.
bound to be dangerous, even if it.
He kidnapped
approached
us
the
and stuck a
dying
tadpole
master.
in our
This
eye,
is
and
the
we're going to
thing
feel
that
all sad
abducted
about
you.
it.
You could, and compassion. Yes, you feel you should be more possessed, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yeah, we're not going to bother
The
with all
monster
this. You don't
lies
get
exhausted,
anything
defeated.
to succeed this saving
Its
throw. At
eyes
least I
red,
never have.
orange pearls.
Close its eyes
radiate
forever. And there we go, another 35 XP. That's
Death
nice.
is too good for
Oh,
it.
don't forget to loot the body. And we have some things to do here. Pick up Astarion, who's not going to be useful in
I've
my
got
party.
in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Yeah, kill it yourself.
I was hoping for it.
There we go. Jerk.
I saw it. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not.
Your mind. You tried.
What was that? And to think. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. So, did you learn anything about... Although... It hasn't happened... Well, yes, of course. But first things first... And good luck.
Alright, I just send him to my camp. How much do you get for, 30 experience for picking these guys up. So that's not bad. Now we have to go over here. Oh, sorry, boar. Yep, no. I wonder if I get any XP. I'm just doing this to see if I get any XP for doing this. Talking to the boar.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes. The boar shuffles its trot.
Yep. Nope. No, oh, there's some stuff to get down here, too.
Open up.
Open this chest. If you're not in the mood to lockpick, or you fail and lose all your lockpicks, you can always just smash this open. Okay. Going along.
Don't mind if I do.
Now, let's go kill ourselves some intellect devours while we're here. We got more stuff to loot. Alright, everybody's stealth. By the way, stealth is the name of the game when you're playing Honor. You want to catch things by surprise as much as possible. Oh, he's out of range, damn it. Alright, and we're just going to move up a little bit. Alright. There we go, that's one dead already. Oh, sure. Pick on me.
One strike could prove lethal.
There we go. Now we only have one left. And
Take your
Gale with his magic vessel can probably finish them off. Oh, come up here.
To new horizons.
Still hiding? Nope. Oh, I didn't I didn't slot magic missile. Silly me. Okay. Can I reach that other one? Nope, he's out of sight. Alright. Well, the thing is, Gale is still high, and I did not summon my familiar after all that talk about. See, and this is the other thing. Don't get sloppy, like I am, when doing an honor run, because that's going to be the end. Is that it? 24 hit points? Damn. Okay.
Into the fray.
And now let's move back.
Knight to King 5.
Okay.
I will ascend.
Let's get our fighter up here. Okay.
Breathe deep and move.
Up. Not enough movement. Great. Okay, so nothing much I can do here.
Right, time to
Just
scope
try to
them out.
hide, that's all. That's it. Come to us. That's good. Good intellect devour. Put an end to this, will you, Lae'zel? Lae'zel. And this is what I mean about Gale at this point being in divination. Wizard. And there we go.
Perhaps
So
our
I
survival
changed
isn't
their
such a
die.
distant prospect.
The intellect devour is dying, so I could kill it. Alright. Let's loot this stuff.
Let's have a look.
There's a mind flare up here. Oh, nice. Right here.
Have to keep going.
This and we're all set. I think we have one more mind flare to loot. Let's go over here. And intellect devour here. Yep, we'll leave that. Okay, we're moving along. There it is. Then another speed potion, that's pretty nice. That's very sweet. Okay, and then if you're too beat up at this point, it is a good idea to take a short rest. And Lae'zel's down a few hit points, so
Better than
we'll do
nothing.
that. So, lesson to be learned here. Over prepare. Don't, the thing that I said, most of us are used to in just playing the game normally and not in honor mode is to just go and like do the crypt and go and do the intellect devours right away. The problem with that strategy is that things are much tougher, and a lot of people actually die at the intellect devours. So when there's only 2 in the party, so just go around and gather your party up and don't try not to get in trouble. Okay, we're going to grab our first shovel.
But that will fit in my... I hear shouting up ahead.
And there's shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but
But
be
we're going to
careful.
dig this up first. Okay, let's see what our XP is. We need another 400. I think you get 300 and something. You get a lot of XP here for doing this fight. Okay, does everybody have bows? I'm just going to check that again. Yep. 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 Looks like everybody's armed and dangerous. Oh, jeez. Let's give Lae'zel the Everburn blade. Yes. By the way, don't do what I do, which I did my first honor run. I was greedy, so to speak. You try to sometimes your character's centric and give your character, the better stuff. And I had a fighter in the group, but
Enough waiting.
you notice Lae'zel has great weapon training. That means she's very good with two-handed weapons. You don't get that with a fighter that you just roll for the first time. So don't be greedy. Give the weapons to the people that matter. All right, here we go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I like to sneak everybody
Have to keep going.
in honor mode. You probably should too. All right.
Open
Okay,
the bloody
here
gate!
we go.
What's going on? Goblins are on a... You click! Get him! Shit! Damnable and suffering.
Nope, I don't have advantage. I was hoping I did by sneaking up on him. So, three dice so we can kill them as quickly as possible. And there we go. There's one down. Stunned, as it turns out. All right.
Let my name be known.
Okay, we got one down. And let's see, do we have any fire arrows or anything? Nope, not yet. Oh, we got an acid arrow. We'll use that. I've actually had Will die in this fight. Just once, but when I played it a bunch of times. Oh, lost his weapon? Nope.
course.
Let's bring our bird into the fight, even though I forgot to summon him.
Moving.
Death is but a word away.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Now let's see if we can blind the bugbear. There we go. Oh, into the acid. Good move there. I probably should have hit the ward there, but
If everyone else minds their business,
okay.
I'll be
I'm
fine.
going to stay hidden, and the reason I'm doing that is so I can keep getting those surprise attacks. Ah, I missed. Alright, let's get up there and bring up that blade.
I'll bleed every last one of you! Pawn to cleric 4.
Okay, that's it. We're going to sleep the bugbear. There we go. That should help some.
Can't afford to let up.
Alright, we'll go help these other guys out.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Hiding again. By the way, if you ever want to check out these kind of like sight lines, just hit your shift key. That brings them up. And the bugbear is out of commission. That's good.
I will not know failure.
Alright. There we go. At least it stays now. let's get this one off the way. There we go. I'm gonna move Gale a little bit closer just in case it's necessary.
Ready. Risk being in open view.
Alright, so that worked. That was pretty good. We're all done here. There's not much chance of you dying in this grove fight.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
A taste of goblins to come, I fear. Must be a horde nearby.
Let's see. Okay, we're halfway to level 3, it looks like. There's some things in the grove that we can do that should level us up. And I'll show you that in just a moment. Alright, everybody. Let's loot the bodies. I already looted that one. Let's see here. Yeah, there's another one up there. What's that, kind of a crime? I don't know. I don't know why that one would be
Should mind my
red,
step.
but oh well. We're gonna loot it anyway. Take that.
Open up.
Okay, here's an example of not being greedy with your main character. Like, a lot of times you just want to put the best stuff on your main character, and that might not make sense. However,
One crisis after another.
to the targets. I think I actually will wear these since it has that sleight of hand bonus. It'll be fine. I'll be in there with melee a lot too, so it makes sense for me to wear those. Okay. Is that it here? Nope, there's another one over there. And you probably know I'm holding down the Alt key, but just in case you don't. Alright, let's go in the grove. By the way, I forgot the Harper's stash back by where you find Astarion. And I'll go back and get that later. I want to finish up some things that might be time sensitive here. Like there are some things throughout the game that if you don't get to them when you're in the vicinity, you lose your chance.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Alright, and I put in my 2 cents
And who
here.
the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now that this game, when you're playing honorable, kind of makes you go evil. If you punch, I think it's Zoro here, I forget his name, you can knock him out and easily pickpocket him, and he's got some really nice gloves. On the other hand, if you if you punch the Aradin, he will leave and there'll be a bunch of stuff you can loot, but probably not as good as the gloves. The gloves you get if you kill all the goblin leaders. And so I think I will take a punch at Aradin. I think that, and the reason for that is I think it's a kind of strength roll. It kind of tells you down there. And I actually have very little chance of actually knocking out either of them. So I will try to knock out Aradin. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, it's 16. And I'm only going to get a 2 bonus, so I'd really have to roll well. Yep, I failed. Okay. I'm going to look pathetic here.
He acts before you can intervene. With a thunk, the
There
armored
you
man
go.
collapses.
Well, that's good.
Unconscious.
Enough.
Bigger fighting goblins.
Now he'll leave the place with his team.
Let's try to avoid any more.
You get some more
We need to find
XP
a healer.
here. And you will see that in a minute. I'm showing you the combat log.
First, I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then, a foul blood. I'm done.
Yep,
Those
he's
two
out of here.
must have history.
Never mind their history. Let's look for help.
Now that's settled. Thank you for your help out there. Well met. Whatever your business, I'd see to this attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been... We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered. I've tried. Kagha, their new first druid. You, though, perhaps you could persuade her. For
Yeah,
more,
I'll see what I can do.
You'll find the druid.
I'm a good guy. Alright, I thought we got a little extra experience from talking to him. Alright, so there's that. Now we're going to go up here. And by the way, it is in your best interest to act kind of bad and when you're doing an honor run. A lot of things that will help you, like I was saying about punching that guy, you can't get early on unless you behave poorly. So we're going to go up here right now. And there's a goblin assassin who we're going to take out, hopefully. Hiding failed. Okay, we'll come back over here and hide again, Lae'zel. There we go. Is everybody hiding? Good. So now we're going to come over here and take out the bugbear.
Flies before me.
No, I don't have advantage. But let's see if we can get to him. Yep.
Death won't take me yet.
I have a lot of movement. Okay, we're going to move around. Get him from behind next time. Maybe. If that's necessary. Okay, so we're going to bring Shadowheart over here. And then we save the flame. There we go. And there's Gale in the fight now. Oh, where's my, I guess I lost my bird. I forgot to resin again. Alright. Move up a little bit, just in case I need to move. Alright, looks like it's gonna. Oh, there you go. Run. Get out of the way.
I will ascend.
And this is a pretty easy battle. There's almost no chance you're going to die in this one. Unless you just, like, jump off the cliff or something. Nice to have 2 weapons.
All doom.
Damn, I was missing this bugbear. There we go. Almost gone now.
Time to strike.
Damn.
Taking position.
Damn. I'm getting beat up pretty bad here, aren't I? Alright. There we go. Alright, so that was a nice 40 XP. And we'll check in here. So we're more than halfway there by now. Let's see, can we do a little rest? We can. Good.
That helped.
And now let's go get our soul coin from this woman.
You have good timing, but you're not here. Let me guess. Your
Wow.
devil mistress
And the
sent
funny
you to
thing
get her
here
soul
is
coin
there's
back.
there's basically
Too
no
bad. I
no
earned
option
it,
to
fair and square.
not deceive her if you want the coin. So she's acting like a jerk and mistrusting you anyway, so you might as well go for the deception. And there's almost no chance you'll fail. There we go.
That bloody
Alright.
Pyrenees. Here.
And you don't usually get things for acting nice in this game. You kind of feel, I wonder what it would be like to play this game as a lawful good paladin. I've tried playing paladins before and failed miserably. I can't get very far without doing something wrong. I know there's a bird that you can talk to over there. I'm waiting right now until I get a potion.
No traps, please.
I can probably buy one off the merchant here. At this point, I'm hungry for money, so I'm just getting everything. And I'll come back and get that chest in a sec. You'll see what I mean if you haven't done this before.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. I know it's drastic, but more months we druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, there just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Nettie could put you to rights. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay. So let's see. He does not seem to have the potion I need for talking to animals. Let's sell some of our stuff too while we're here. And javelins are kind of nice to hold on to, but Shadowheart would probably benefit a little bit more from it. Let's give that. Damn it, what? There. Okay, there we go. Alright, and sell these morning stars, sell this. And I am not proficient with scimitars. Hang on to one, just in case. I should wear this probably, but I don't know, this helmet looks so dorky. That's a flute, letters. Sell all these bottles right now. nice amount of money here. Alright, I'll tell you what, we will finish up just this little bit in the grove here, and then we will go and pick up the Harper cache. Not there too. So we'll get the one we should have gotten by Astarion. Alright, that looks good. Anything we want off the top of my head right now? I do like fire arrows. Spell teeth would be good. Nope, I'm not going to buy that right now. And that is medium armor. Padded armor, meh. Get some more mirror grass for making us some potions. And that's about it for here. I don't see anything I really want right now.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Alright. So we'll go over here and talk to these people too. Oh, I meant to show you. Oh, I got 10 experience for just talking to the vendor. I never noticed that before.
Hells! We can't just leave.
I'll not get. Can we all just.
What's the point? These people are.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Oh, another thing about doing an honor run.
It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
Most people
She's right, Roland.
pick the Dark
We're better than
Purge.
this.
I did not do that for this
Fine,
particular
I'll stay
character,
too.
but
Lest
if
you
you're
both
going to
end
do
up
the
with
whole
your throats
thing,
slit by goblin
you
blade.
might want that.
Thank you, Roland.
Alright, we got 15 experience from that. I think that's about it that for stuff that might be time sensitive. So let's go back to where we found Astarion. Let's see. Probably faster. Yeah, to go this way. Alright, how we doing on XP? Just need 154 more, so that's good. We're doing well. I think Astarion was over here, right? Yeah, we just need to... Well, let's do it this way. Oh, we do not want to go this way. Wrong way. Never know where I'm going. And do not do the, what is it, the chapel? Right now you should level up a bit first. Very first fight with the other Tomb Raiders can get out of hand, and you might regret it. Okay, here we are. Have to go get that rock. And we can kind of keep track of our XP earned over here. There's some things you get XP for that's a bit surprising. Now, I don't have a lot of strength, so
Blackets will be done.
go get them, Lae'zel. There we go.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright, we got some good stuff here. More speed potions. Doesn't look like we got any XP out of it. Okay, so that's nice. Let's go back to the grove. Okay, and we'll recruit Will for another 30.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
And I still don't have a potion, talk to animals
These
potion.
tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Oh, but
Calm
let's
yourself.
go over here.
They're survivors, not soldiers.
Let's see, did...
I failed to see the distinction.
There we go, we do have Mage Hand. Alright, so I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. Over here. And then come over here and just shove that case. And I'll put it over this way so you can see a little bit better where it's going. There we go. Okay, and now it's down below where we can get it, and it's a nice little chest to get. And the bird that's kind of over here, you see it flying, Topaz. He has a key that unlocks that chest, but you know, if you're a thief, you can do it with lockpicks. So, okay. And I also want to talk to Topaz and the bear, so you kind of need a speak with animals potion at this right now, and we will do that.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Very well. Something's on my mind.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you...
That's the way.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Give it a good whack.
Go on. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Well met.
The man smiled. You are the...
Hell's... but...
You're mine.
Shit!
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's...
She's out there now. Preying on the innocent. I don't kill her. Just so you... But... I'd love to join, but... I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. A splendid plan.
Not ready for you yet. Okay. I believe... Well, that's odd. I was pretty sure we got some more XP for recruiting him. I guess not. That's odd. How about that?
I am not grumpy.
Okay, I'm just searching around for someone who's got... Oh, loot these boxes too while I'm here.
Food.
Probably just food, I think.
Dagger.
Yep. Let's see what happens when we talk to Zuru. Or Zoru. Lae'zel has words for him.
Another one. My friend's blood. Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You on the...
No, the mat. Up. The locals.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
The tiefling was clear. If the... You will educate me on matters of the... The correct by covenant, I can say no more.
Okay, fine. Did we get some more XP out of that? Yep, we did. Another 10. There we go. So let's go down here and see if the old woman, haha, you probably know that she has a secret.
Hello there, sweetness. If it isn't the top, there isn't it. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. Are you all right? Oh, the white. What is it, Petal? What's
okay,
wrong?
well let's just switch to, by the way, if you don't know, over here, I played this game for the longest time and didn't know this trade option was over here in the conversations. So, don't be like me. Use what's available to you. And once again, I do not see, I think I can make my own now though, with acorn truffles. I usually buy up the herbs that are useful from vendors. Let's see. And by the way, these strength potions, very useful. If you can afford them, get them. I'm just going to buy one for right now. Looks like I didn't trade all my stuff last time. Yep, hand axes can be thrown. Javelins are nice to throw. That looks to be about it, so we'll balance this offer. Let's see, it looks like we can afford another potion. So I'm just going to buy 2 for right now. Once I get my gold up, I'll get that other one too. And she's got an invisibility potion, also nice. How'd this get here? There we go. I don't know how I missed that. There we go. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright, so that should be good. Yeah, anytime you can, and you're in a more serious fight, I'd use a strength potion on Lae'zel to really up her advantage. Yeah, and also don't be like I used to be, which was I was trying to conserve everything in case I needed it later. But you know, you're in a honor fight and you want to survive, so it's better to be over prepared than, you know, kind of like borderline prepared and end up getting spanked. So don't do
Don't
that.
be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
Okay,
You're an idiot.
Let's see if we can make an animal potion so we can get going on some of this stuff. There we go. Let's see. It was there we go. You can get a potion of mind reading too. It's salts, okay. All right.
Hell's take me.
And there it is. And I'll send these to Lae'zel while I'm at it. Okay, so now I can speak to animals until long rest. And this is all stuff, by the way, that was left behind by Aridin, I think his name is.
True.
The guy who I told you I wasn't going to be able to punch. But we got stuff to loot. And in the beginning you might need food. So
Can't keep me out.
Okay, we got some nice stuff. Nothing we really have to read, I don't think. Yeah.
What will we do for work when we get to
I
the
think
city?
reading most things doesn't really do you any good, but you might want to anyway.
Or a butcher. Sure. Blood excites me.
Right.
Alright, we're going to pick up all this stuff because we want to sell it. We're gold poor at this point. Okay, I think that's it. Yep. Got all this, yep. Let's go talk to Damon.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, my selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of so learned. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Alright, let's see what he has. Hand crossbows, by the way, are very, very sweet, and I like this hunting crossbow. So I can afford that right now. Short sword +1 might be nice. Javelin. Vendor stuff supposedly changes every time you level up. I'm not sure about that, but I believe that's the case. So we're going to get the hunting crossbow. And balance the offer. Okay. That's good. I've got more stuff I can sell him. Terrible mace. Heavy crossbow. Some clothes. And get rid of these books. Okay, so that's good. Yep, and we'll move on this moment here. Just getting some cash. Alright, that's good. We're set. And if you're feeling particularly bad or thief-worthy, you can get this breastplate. You can steal that. But I don't bother. The problem with stealing stuff is, even though I'm a thief, there's a small chance that you'll alert the village when you got trouble on your hands.
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth. It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing. In the box. Follow me.
You just follow after him. It's just a gem. Oh, did he go inside? Yeah. You can't really go inside right now. Yep. Alright, so let's go in here.
Is that everything? I think that's it.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down.
That's...
She didn't kill...
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling.
Oh, bless you, all right.
Looks like the... You! Move!
Okay, again, another little piece of advice here. If you're doing an honor run, again, you can turn the whole these two tieflings against you. If you try to detect thoughts and she realizes you're doing that. So basically avoid stuff like that, because at this point you really want to stay in the grove without too much trouble. Again, this is just kind of my honor run strategy.
You're right.
I don't want to kill everybody right away. But of course, if you're doing the
Damn you! Damn it!
the urge,
Why do you care if a
the,
goblin lives or dies?
then maybe you want to kill everybody.
If you believe anything,
It's all right,
you're gonna be sorry. Every last one of you.
It doesn't look like I got any XP for that. That's okay. Let's talk to.
Believe it or of course,
Yeah.
an establishment
He's gonna tell
and
a
it
story.
leads into the undermountain,
Where's
you
Volo?
see. Full of me.
Buy
In any
this.
case, out came the crossbow. In a, mind you, I'll drink to that.
All right, we've done that. Okay, we're not going to go all the way with this. I'm going to show you something. You are to avoid this right now. If you jump over here, there's a back door to the goblins that are basically underneath the grove, and there's an entrance to the same place outside. This is the best entrance to take and try to take these goblins, but do not do it when you're level 2. There's more of a chance that you're going to die. I'm going to go over here and just take some money. Okay, I'm going to ungroup because you don't want everybody else to come with you, because there are these fire mushrooms or whatever up here. See, there's a barrel here, and what we're going to do is shoot that. Oh, sure, prove me wrong. Yeah, there they are. Okay, we'll shoot them on the way back. What we really want is this pouch, because that has more cash for us in it. I don't think there was anything in that barrel. I'm looking. No. I missed there. Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. I don't think there's anything over there that you can get, and there was nothing in that barrel I shot anyway. But I got some cash. That's what I wanted to shoot. Okay, we're back together here. Alright, let's go talk to the oxes. I think there were some XP. And we're going to kill this one eventually. And he has a very valuable ring on him. So, but we're going to wait, because you don't want everybody in the way when you kill him, because he sprays acid all over the place. So, and also you might annoy people in the grove again. So wait a bit before you do this. You want somebody to kind of like come over here and entertain people while you go and kill the strange ox. Alright, so.
Be gone.
Okay, and we're gonna want to talk to this one.
Another one. What big and there, and I cannot even eat it. Hiding things. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits.
There we go, a few more XP. And we got a pouch. Let's equip our bow. I will probably sell this scroll. Yeah, it's kind of okay, but it's probably not great, in my opinion. Alright, so the latest, there's the pouch. Open it. There we go. Take all that. We're good. Heavy crossbows. Nothing else, huh? Alright, so sort by. Did I sort by type? Yep, there we go.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me.
Oh, let's go do the bird. I think he's worth a little XP too. There are a few chests around here that you can get. I won't spend too much time on those because they're not going to give you XP. And what we're trying to do is get to level 3 here. It's a bit slow, as you can see. There's a path up. I'll show you that in a second. Yeah.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
You barge. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone. How about this? I'll even. These trees are.
Okay, was that worth anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. So the next thing to do is to go into the grove. Unfortunately, can we? No, we can't. Can't use the lever here because there's a big fat bear sitting on it. So we are going to go this way. Checking our XP again. Still need 129. And there's stuff to pick up here, so I'm just stopping for a second. Those gloves, I think, are like 30 gold, so nice to pick up. And we'll unlock this. Talk to Mattis.
Hold out your hand, lady.
Sify
Let me show you something.
to loot us.
Go on. Take this ring. It's... Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
And now I'm just showing off as a rogue.
Weeping. Okay, call it. Heads or tails. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interest? I don't know what you mean. Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash? Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting. And I promise, this isn't a tinker's trash scam. I knew it. That's what I got.
Alright, let's see what he's got. mostly dyes, it looks like. I don't see any alchemy, materials I could use. Yep, nothing I want. Well, let's get another thieves tool. Pretty expensive there, but might need an extra one. Well, we can sell some stuff too. How much are those gloves? 15. There you go. I'm actually going to sell that helmet. Alright, that's about it. Bottles. Alright, we're all set to go.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Okay, we've still got some XP out of all this. Looks like 25 XP. Alright, still got about 100 XP to do.
Please, last room. Let my daughter. She's
blah, blah.
Calm, you. Get back.
Alright,
Kick back.
yeah, if it weren't for me, this grove would be overrun.
You.
There we go.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Now we want to pick up stuff around here. Yeah. Just wait till I steal your idol. Which will be much later in the game. There's a bunch of other stuff you have to do first before you steal it.
Find our master. Return to me then.
And of course we're doing the Dark Urge. And you could come in here, I guess, and kill everybody. Let's talk to Topaz.
I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
And now we try to fool it. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Alright, now we get out of the way, Lae'zel. Now we can take the key, which we don't really need, but it saves us a lock-picking thing for right now. Wheat, which I have no idea why. I don't think the wheat is useful at all. Alright, talk to the bear.
Huh? What's that?
Okay, and we got more XP from that. Doesn't look like we got anything from talking to the bird. Okay, but the bear is worthwhile. So that was good. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Pick up our antidote. Okay, while we're here, let's talk to Volo.
But you were at the gate. A few questions,
Okay,
if you please.
now he
There's
has
no
something
overstating my
that you want
interest.
too. So don't forget to trade with him. So this is a good one for Shadowheart. And notice he's got a bunch of these. I didn't know that. How many does he have? Probably don't need that many. Let's get 3 of them. Yeah, see, you can't even use the wheat. You can't even use it as food. Here, have the heavy crossbow. Nope, nope, actually. I want to keep that. Heavy, light. Okay, I think that's about it. We'll balance the offer. Good. And then we'll finish our conversation with Volo.
You search your mind.
And do
And
this.
the dragon they had marching. Last question. Then you'll be quite... They did? I've interrogated the scandal. Ah. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you... Until...
I don't know, I think that was worth, yep, that was worth some XP too.
Would that we
I
could speak
believe.
freely, my Earthsheim friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your
Maybe not.
kind.
Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we're going down here too.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
And watch this will be worth XP. Alright, let's just go to this stone. Lae'zel, pick it up for me, will you? There we go. And there's a necklace over here that's very useful.
At least things have stayed interesting.
And I'll show you that. So you get lesser restoration out of that. Send it to Shadowheart right now, who I should be equipping at this point. That ring, yep. And this pendant. Good, excellent. 69. Yeah, I didn't get an inspiration anywhere yet. Okay, by the way, I can't tell you how long I played this game and never did this.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay, might have to be Lae'zel that I send. Alright, go around there for me, Lae'zel. He's on group.
Objective noted.
Okay, and we're going over here and picking up some
Open up.
more goodies. Oh, nice. Yep, some good cash, some poison. Not much to complain about there.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Best be on my way.
Yes, I see.
And we have to go open up our chest. Nothing. Yeah, nothing there. But we have the key that we got from the bird. So we got some nice gold at this point. Anything else we want to pick up here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go rescue the girl, and I think with the Dark Urge, you let her die, which I don't know. I mean, you know, it's like I said, it's playing in honor mode. Probably the best thing to do is play the Dark Urge, just because as a character, it's got a lot more abilities.
This is
Well,
madness,
not a lot more, but it gives you an edge definitely in playing honor mode.
And I will cast Gale. She eats wrath and keep still.
Come, Kagha.
Do it.
Oh, critical failure, jeez. That poor girl's gonna die. Let's see if we can still get past this. There we go.
Very well. Out, thief.
Thank you, Kagha.
Halsin isn't here.
Okay, let's see.
I know that
Shadow
look.
Art's gonna tell me that she's afraid of wolves.
It's just something I... Quite a lot. Positive. You can trust me on that. There's no story. None that you're in.
Okay, we're gonna move on. What's Gale
Tiring
have to
biz.
say?
Why
I
don't we
think
take a
he's
little
gonna tell
break?
me about his
We've been on the
need
ever since
for
the
magical
way
items.
you got. In short, I've grown to the reason. You see, I have this. What it comes down to is this.
Condition.
Every so often, I need to get. Oh, it's been. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find. We've all. You know, there'll be danger involved. All great. I'm sure it has to up. I hope I can count.
Guy in this case. All right. Let's go find Nettie. And more examples of how like you're supposed to. You kind of have to be bad in this game. So we're gonna go over here and ungroup and get this.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Mission.
Time to press ahead.
So we have to unlock Kagha's chest. There we go, yay! Yeah, you have to read these items. It's a thing about how Kagha's going bad.
What do we have here? At the ready.
Okay, so we're getting there. Oh, was that worth any XP for doing that? God damn it, come here. Sorry. Yes, we... Oh, well, Gale got some XP for being inspired. And, yeah, looks like we got some XP. Well, 15 XP, so we're getting there. Almost to level 3. Good. Maybe our visit to Nettie will finish the deal. There's nothing in here, but I'll check it for you. Yep. Oh, book. Yep. Oh, a brush with evil. And I'll tell you right now, the hag fight is hard. It's so you probably want to save it until you're at least level 5. While I know, you know, even on tenacity level, or tenacious, you kind of want, you know, I'll just kind of wander in there at level 4 and do it. I know how to do it, but I think it's harder on honor mode. So best to wait and be overpowered than to go in early and regret. Whoops, no, I didn't want to do that.
Tempers are rising.
Oh well. zoning.
I see you. Just a moment. There. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can. Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the... A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. Come. We need to
Okay,
be
we
quick.
got 30 XP. I'm gonna go over here and pick up this portrait of Lae'zel. That's from Divinity 2, by the way. Also a very good game.
Head on in. This one had the same problem as you. A tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. It's a pity you got me in. You don't have to be here.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Protected. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate. Look, but you seem like... This is a vial of wyvern poison.
Yeah.
I hope it... You know, Master Hal, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. Mind flay, the thing in you... It's one of the... Not yet, anyhow. Could be. When whatever he found there, he didn't make it. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover the way. I don't envy your choice. Truly. I wish I could all I can say. Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time.
Okay,
Nettie.
and let her leave the room before you steal the
Never tried it, and I hope
parasite
to keep it that
specimen,
way.
the tadpole in the jar.
Better a
over
quick
here.
draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Alright, how we doing? Only need 34 more XP, which we'll get pretty soon. And you can just loot all this, that's what I'm gonna do. Nothing here.
Let's have a look.
Steal all the books. She can't see you, so it's perfectly safe to do this.
That might be worth a look.
And that's another way into that goblin cave that I showed you the entrance to, that was down by the goblin prisoner. But I'm not sure if there's a way to get in there from here. I've never gone in that way. Okay, getting some scrolls, which is nice. Yeah, the part where you get up to level 3 is just kind of boring. But, you know, you go around and play it safe, and I think the thing that kills a lot of honor runs is being impatient, but it's totally understandable that you get impatient. You know, you just want to fight, but it's safer not to fight for a while. Well, I'll take that too.
Always room for more.
Check out one thing. I think Alfira, the loot player, gives some XP, so we'll go check that out. Do not do the harpies. That's my advice. You're way too low a level to do the harpies right now.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
And you can talk to the squirrels if you want, but we're just going to move past that. Maybe we can actually get a performance buff.
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, at the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I'll start from
Alright, now here it goes. And by the way, you pretty much suck at performance in most classes, but we're gonna see if we get lucky here. Oh! Nope. Oh, but I got an inspiration, so maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. Oh, well. That was interesting, as she says. Yeah.
Why don't
you
try
suck. Oh man, I really suck. I'm totally blowing this. Oh well.
Look,
Yeah, I appreciate the help. You really
sorry,
blow.
I need to do this on...
Yeah, okay. We get it. By the way, I think the Dark Urge kills it. So that's not very... Again, another reason why you might hesitate picking the Dark Urge. So, but did we get any XP out of all that? Nah, I failed the performance checks, so it doesn't look like I got any XP. So that sucks. Oh well.
Wonder what's past this.
And since we don't have any bards in the party, I'm going to send this right to Gale. He can consume that. Yeah, you might want to save it, but maybe not. Okay, and we saved the little girl, so we have to go talk to her parents. Before we do that, no, I'm not going to go do the harpies. I'm going to go over here and dig up a chest, because I'm a little gold starved at the moment.
Beautiful.
I think Miracon will wait for us. I hope he does. Otherwise, he's going to die. Never checked that out.
Something
There
over
we
there.
go. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, let's go back. Again, the reason I don't know if Miracon dies or not is because I've never made the decision to leave him before. Leave him to his fate, so to speak. But I suspect he'll be okay.
These adventurers, what have you heard? Keep their confidence if you insist.
You ever...
Mom!
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you.
And we got 45 XP, and everybody is now level 3. So, congratulations, and thanks for joining me on this. I'll show you what I choose for my levels up. But basically, this was all about getting everybody to level 3. It's a bit boring, and I go with Eldritch Knight here. I think I'm going to need more magic, but I don't think I need to go through all this, but let's do it anyway. And definitely want Booming Blade. And Minor Illusion is really nice. So yeah, let's make sure we get that. And I like having Shield, some people don't. And Magic Missile. Expanded spell list. Definitely want Long Strider. Find Familiar is also good too. Is that an option here? No. So I think in this case I want Long Strider. I'll get an option to get the Find Familiar later for Lae'zel. And I'm going to make my main character here, who mostly I invented to show you how to get to level 3 without fighting. So I'm gonna make her a swashbuckler though. I find the swashbuckler class to be very fun. It's me. Other people might not like it. So. And level up Shadowheart. Okay, the one that you touch people, let's get rid of that. Let's also get rid of Bless right now and put Aid in. And anything else I want? This actually is a very good one, so I'm going to drop that for right now. This will help you with in a variety of cases, so I'm going with that one for Shadowheart. What's it called? Enhance ability. Yep. And if you change your mind, clerics can have, swap out their spells pretty much at will. Okay. So for Gale, I really love Misty Step, and we will do the Cloud of Daggers right now. Let's see, prepare spells. Get rid of the Thunder Wave, put it in that. Oh, we already have Find Familiar on him, so that's good. Alright, I think that looks good. Yeah. And that's it. And that's my honor team. Probably not the best. Like I said, there are the best starting combination or the starting race is the Dark Urge. It seems everybody plays that. If you look at the description for Dark Urge, you can see why everybody plays that. Kind of an advantage. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and that's the end of this video. I might do some more, but as you can see, you can pretty much get to level 3 without fighting. It's not that hard, and that's a good strategy. You could even get to level 6 once you get down to the Underdark and start going that way. You have lots of options. So I started fighting around level 4 on the honor run that I'm doing, and it's my very first one. I've made it up to level 5 so far on that. So this is just kind of like my take on how to get your honor run going. So that's it. Hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. I hope subscribe if you like, and leave comments. I'll try to answer the ones that are left. Thanks very much.
I don't care what Mole says.